guys, so today in Jack's Business Talk, I had Sarah send me a article that she decided to read for us. I'm going to put that in right behind me do the introduction, and then I'll put my responses in afterwards.
Hi, Jack. Yes, I have an article I would like to talk about today about Beechview. Please check out the link below. Now let's get started. If you're a community enthusiast, then you need to hear this. The early days of Atlas's involvement in Beechview offered a glimmer of the potential transformation. The company invested in cosmetic improvements, giving some of the aging buildings a much-needed facelift. New signage and freshly painted facades brought a touch of modernity to the neighborhood's main street. The arrival of a few new businesses, including a brewery and a pizza place, generated a buzz of activity. For a brief period, it seemed that Atlas was making good on its promises. However, beneath the surface of these initial successes, cracks began to appear. The pace of development was slower than anticipated. Some storefronts remained vacant, and the promised influx of new businesses failed to materialize. Residents who had eagerly awaited the transformation began to express concerns. The grand vision that Atlas had painted seemed increasingly out of reach. As months turned into years, the challenges facing Atlas became more apparent. The company had taken on a massive undertaking, and it became clear that they had underestimated the complexities of revitalizing a neighborhood like Beechview. The financial burden of the project began to weigh heavily on Atlas. Rumors circulated about missed loan payments and mounting debts. The initial optimism that had greeted Atlas's arrival slowly gave way to a sense of unease. The financial strain on Atlas development eventually became insurmountable. In 2019, the company began defaulting on loans. Properties that Atlas had purchased with the hopes of redevelopment were now at risk of foreclosure. The news sent shockwaves through Beechview. The community watched in disbelief as the grand vision they had been promised unraveled before their eyes. The consequences of Atlas's financial troubles were felt acutely by the small business owners who had taken a chance on Beechview. Many had invested their savings and poured their hearts into their businesses, enticed by Atlas's promises of revitalization. With the future of the neighborhood now uncertain, these entrepreneurs faced an uncertain future. Some were forced to close their doors, unable to weather the storm. The foreclosure proceedings cast a long shadow over Beechview, leaving residents and business owners feeling uncertain about the future. The once bright hopes for a revitalized business district had dimmed considerably. The community grappled with a mix of emotions: disappointment, frustration, and anger at the broken promises. The experience served as a stark reminder of the complexities of urban revitalization and the delicate balance between ambition and reality. The story of Atlas development in Beechview is not just about bricks and mortar, loans and foreclosures. It's about the human impact of development gone wrong. Small business owners like Carl Curitin, who poured his life savings into opening a barbershop on Broadway Avenue, saw his dreams crumble as Atlas's promises evaporated. Curitin, like others, had pinned his hopes on the revitalization plan, believing it would bring increased foot traffic and new customers. Instead, he found himself struggling to keep his business afloat amidst the uncertainty and upheaval. Another local business owner, Steve Tolan, had a similar experience. Tolan, a chef, had taken a leap of faith, opening a restaurant in Beechview with the expectation that Atlas's redevelopment would transform the neighborhood into a dining destination. However, as Atlas's financial troubles mounted, Tolan found himself facing dwindling customer numbers and mounting debts. The restaurant, once a symbol of hope and renewal, became a stark reminder of the unfulfilled promises. The stories of Curitin, Tolan, and countless other Beechview residents highlight the personal toll of failed development projects. These individuals put their trust, their livelihoods, and their dreams on the line, only to see them dashed by circumstances beyond their control. The experience left many feeling disillusioned and uncertain about the future of their neighborhood. Despite the setbacks and hardships, the spirit of Beechview remains resilient. The community, known for its strong bonds and unwavering determination, is now faced with the task of picking up the pieces and charting a new course forward. While the future of the properties once owned by Atlas remains uncertain, there is a glimmer of hope on the horizon. Local organizations and community groups are mobilizing, determined to shape a future for Beechview that reflects the needs and aspirations of its residents. There is talk of attracting new businesses, creating affordable housing, and revitalizing public spaces. The focus has shifted from large-scale development to community-driven initiatives. The goal is to create a Beechview that is not only economically vibrant, but also socially just and inclusive. The road ahead will undoubtedly be challenging. The legacy of Atlas's failed development will continue to cast a shadow over Beechview for years to come. However, amidst the disappointment and uncertainty, there is a renewed sense of purpose and a determination to build a brighter future for Beechview, one that is grounded in community, resilience, and a shared vision for a thriving neighborhood.
Wow, I didn't know that one company could do so much in one area as far as damage. The one thing I found interesting in that whole thing was the fact that you could be evicted from a foreclosed property that you rented out of. So that's interesting to know. Other than that, I think for the most part that it's just a series of misfortunate events. It's a shame that it seems like he's going to get away with everything that happened. But thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you found it helpful. Thank you.